Oh hi, I'm Julia Prince Aidagang, and I'm here today to tell you about my chosen Sustainable Development Goals of United Nations. So let's go. So this is my chosen Sustainable Development Goals of United Nations is goals number 7 means affordable and clean energy, ensure access to affordable, reliable, and sustainable and modern energy for all. So, what is sustainable development? So, sustainable development is a development that meets the needs of the present without compromising the ability of future generations to meet their own needs. Also, it is stated in the overarching paradigm of United Nations as the concept of sustainable development that was described by the 1987 Brundtland Commissioner report. So, the problem identified is the waste heat energy. So, what is waste heat energy? So, in almost all mechanical and thermal operations, generates waste heat. Hot combustion gases released into the atmosphere, heated water released into the environment, heated products departing industrial processes, and heat transmission from heat equipment surfaces are all examples of these waste heat sources. So as a result, waste heat sources vary in terms of aggregate condition, which mostly liquid and gaseous also temperature range and frequency of the occurrences. So with this, we identified that this waste heat energy is one of the problems.
Waste heat is everywhere. Every time an engine runs, a machine clunks away, or any work is done by anything, heat is generated. That's a law of thermodynamics. About 70% of all the energy produced by humanity gets chunked as to waste heat. The problem is, not so much waste heat directly warms the atmosphere. Instead, the problem is one of wastage. If the energy is there, we should use it.
So with that interview, these are the causes. First, machines. Industrial and energy producing activities lose of the most waste heat, although the exact amount of this waste heat is difficult to calculate. Numerous studies have suggested that as much as 20 to 50% of this energy consumption is discharged as waste heat, with 18-30% of this waste is being useful. As he said, machine is one of the most that loses most waste heat. That is one of the biggest problem. So the next one is transport fuels. So in transportation, only about 12 to 41% of the fuel consumed is used to do the useful work, while all the rest is discharged into the environment in the form of heat. So as it said, most of them is transformed into the waste heat. So lastly, the industrial processes. So in industries, drying moisture containing materials discharges all consumed energy directly into the environment in the form of heat along with the evaporated water and hot materials. So with these three causes, we conclude the solution called thermoelectricity. Electricity produced by the direct action of heat as by the unequal coating of a circuit composed of two dissimilar metals. So with this, it's also an innovative solution from thermoelectricity is called thermoelectric device. So any of a class of solid state devices that either convert heat directly into electricity or transform electrical energy into thermal power for heating are called in short as based on the thermoelectric effects involving interaction between the flow of heat and electricity through solid bodies. So as it said, thermoelectric device uses waste heat as a primary source to convert it to electricity as a renewable source. So as you can see, this is the thermoelectric device that we in state as an innovative solution, having a cold side where heat absorbed and the hot side where heat being rejected, with the N type and P type as the main parts that convert heat into electricity, as where heat exchange interface material and as insulator. With this, let me show you a video here.